Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic at the Movies. It is episode 69. It's a funny number. Where we talk movies, TV shows and anything that takes our fancy that week. I'm your host Joe, and joining me as always is my lovely co-host Robert.
Hello guys, episode 69.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? Today's a special day.
Horny, obviously.
Today's going to be a real horny old episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Talking about the 10 horniest movies we've ever seen.
The 50 Shades trilogy.
Eyes Wide Shut, there's another
Eyes
one.
Wide Shut. American Beauty, is that?
Yeah,
quite...
that's a horny
That's
movie. It's a horny
That's a
movie.
horny film.
American Pie.
American Pie is very... That's
very horny.
6. The first Star Wars.
I wouldn't say that's horny.
Not
Attack of the Clones.
Clones.
That's a horny movie.
Attack of the Clones makes you feel sick. It's that horny. What else?
I'm not in love with you. Don't fall in love with me. Watch me while I wear the most scantily clad outfit I can find.
What does he say? I don't like the grass. It's rough.
I don't like the grass.
I like your skin because you're smooth.
I don't like the grass. I like your skin.
That's essentially how the conversation goes.
That's how it feels.
And you sort of look at whoever you're watching it with and you think...
He wishes he could wish away his feelings at one point, which is great dialogue. I think we can all agree.
He wishes he could wish away his feelings.
He says, I wish I could wish away my feelings.
Wish away.
It's not great dialogue, that, is it?
Wish I could wish away my feelings.
But I can't.
Okay.
Anyway, those are the horny movies.
And that concludes today's
episode of episode 69.
365 days, the trilogy. That's just porn essentially. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Top it all off.
Sin City.
Is that
cool.
Quite a horny film?
Any film Eva Green's ever been in?
Yeah, that makes sense. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar.
Horny in certain aspects.
Dumbo. Love that.
Anyway, today that's not the main topic of today.
Well, what am I doing here then?
You are the expert on horny movies.
Yes. That's going to get me cancelled.
Well, not if the people listening to this episode specifically.
Yeah.
They're all the horny people.
Yeah,
that's in the number.
You horn dogs.
You ain't nothing but a horn dog. Wanking all the time.
Oh.
It's the R-rated version of that song.
I'm glad that you just came out with it.
Yeah, we're not going to beat around the bush.
No beating around the bush. Although Elvis might.
I hear he likes him young. Anyway.
Oh dear.
How many people have turned off now?
No, I reckon that was in good taste.
Because they've seen the title. Do you think when's this getting to a dinosaur movie?
Not for a long time.
But, there's some things in said dinosaur movie that, are part and parcel with what we've been talking about.
There are. There really are.
So welcome back to Magic at the Movies, folks. Today our main topic of discussion will be the film The End of Oak Street.
Dun dun dun.
And also possibly a TV show that we've both watched and finished.
Yeah.
That we will both talk about as well.
Yeah.
It's expensive. But before we get into all of that, we need to start off our episode with our regularly recurring segment, a segment that we start every single episode with, which is
What have you been up to this week?
Thank you, Robert. Put a little thing on it as well.
Yeah.
I can never tell when you're finishing or not.
Me neither.
It's just so beautiful.
I get that a lot.
That's what all the boys say.
And someone got... No, who am I kidding? You were right the first time.
See, Robert, he swings both ways, but he's not very ambidextrous.
No. Well, you wouldn't be when you sat crying with your mum watching Call the Midwife on a Saturday night.
Who cares?
Some people like that.
Some people like that. Some people think that's a great quality.
My emotional side.
It's fine.
There you go. Just outed myself there, I think.
Nah, you'll be fine. This is going to get you girls. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, hit me up.
Because you're so punk rock.
Yeah. We'll find our socials at the end.
He cries, he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, this is the segment of the show where we talk about what we've been up to this past week, what we plan to be up to in the weeks ahead. Whether that's watching a thing, reading a thing, playing a thing, doing a thing, making a thing, seeing a thing, or saying a thing. Robert, how about you kick us off? What have you been up to this week?
Well, because we had to take a bit of a break for a week, and in that time, I've been on like a little trip, like a little sort of mini holiday, sort of kind of also two combined into one. I went down to Exeter to see a friend who lives in Exeter. Joe's doing jazz hands.
As are you. I only started doing it because you were doing it.
I went down with a friend to visit another friend who lives down in Exeter. And then another friend came to join us. We went on some lovely walks. And we went to the beach, Teignmouth Beach, which is a very, very nice beach. And I went in the sea for the first time.
Ever in your life?
I've never been in the sea
Never
before.
been in the sea.
Never been in the sea, and I burnt my feet.
Blue ocean. You burnt your feet?
I burnt my feet.
When you were in the sea?
I was in the sea, but I burnt my feet. I only went like knee depth into the sea.
But you burnt your feet?
But I burnt my feet.
But your feet were in the sea?
Feet were in the sea. Apparently, when your feet are in the sea and it's like obviously like clear and the sun's out, then you're even more prone to burning.
Oh dear.
So, and I didn't know that because I put sun cream everywhere else on my body, and I mean everywhere, just not my feet. So that was fun. So I did that, and then immediately the next day, got up early out of my Premier Inn. My friend came to pick me up, and then drove us down to Sunningdale, and then I got the train from Sunningdale to London to meet another friend who I was staying with for the weekend, and we went to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on stage in London, part 1 and 2, before it gets condensed into just one.
Just the one thing.
Just the one thing. And I needed to see it when that news came out. It was like, oh, it's only part 1 and part 2 for this amount of time. And I was like, right, well, I need to go and see it before it goes, because this is something I've wanted to see for the whole 10 years that it's been on stage. I can't believe it's also been 10 years. I've always wanted to see it.
Yeah, good God.
I know, it's insane. I've been jealous of every friend that I know that's been to see it. I know friends that have been to see it on Broadway. And I was like, enough is enough. I need to see this play. Went to see it. Cried. Even though the story is a bit shit. But it made me feel very emotional in terms of the effects and everything. Have you seen it?
I've not seen Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
You've not seen it?
I've been down to London many a time and gone through the West End and seen many shows on the West End. That's one I've never been bothered.
That makes sense.
I think next time I don't even want to go see it next time I'm in London. I think I'm focusing on... I haven't seen Hades Town, and I really want to see Hades Town.
See that, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't Harry Potter, then I wouldn't be bothered, because I've known the story for 10 years, because it's obviously been out in script form for that time as well. So always known what, and it's a fan fiction. Let's be honest, it feels like a fan fiction. There's so much insane stuff that happens in this show from a story perspective that it's just bizarre. So I went with my friend, and my friend didn't know what was going to happen. And there were some bits where she was like, "Oh yeah, that was good," and then there were other bits that she turned around when the lights came back up, and she was like, "That was fucking stupid."
What the fuck was that?
And I was like, "Yeah, it is a bit," but the effects and the magic are like, oh my god, honest to God, we were like trying to figure out how they did, like when there's just this one little bit that sticks out in my mind. They go to like a telephone box, they punch in some numbers, and it's like the entrance to the Ministry of Magic. It says, "Welcome, Harry Potter."
Like it is at Universal Studios.
Like it is, yeah, exactly.
Because when you go there's a telephone box, red telephone box, where if you put in a secret code,
does it?
You get a secret message on the telephone.
I didn't know that. Oh, I wish I'd known that.
Even more incentive for us to do that trip.
Yes, so we can punch the numbers in the telephone.
Punch the numbers in.
But they do it in the show, and like they get sucked through like the coin slot in the and it's like, what? Where the fuck did they just go? It was insane. It's like, "Welcome, Harry Potter."
How do they
and
suck
they're gone.
through the coin slot on a stage?
Well, I mean, they've got a cloak on, so there's something going on like down below.
Oh, okay.
But they stand there, beep, 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 and then they're gone.
It's quite impressive.
Insane. We were like, what's going? There are bits where like dementors are making people disappear. There's like a whole bit that's meant to be set in a lake, and it looks like they're actually swimming, and there's just and all like the wand stuff. Every time they do a spell, it's just so fluid, and it just feels like magic is real. And I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is something I've been obsessed with for a long time. It was like my most listened to album on Spotify 1 year, and it was quite embarrassing because it's not. So to hear that with the scenes,
embarrassing these
and
days
everything,
because of the state of Harry Potter. But
yeah, very true. But that made me very emotional, and I loved it, even though it's got a lot of problems. And I loved being in London. London is so fun. I've never really had the chance to experience it.
I don't like going to London for like a weekend.
Yeah.
I would never want to live there.
See,
but there's always stuff to do in London, which I like to do.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you go down for a weekend holiday in London, you've always got something different to do.
Yeah, definitely. Like I went to stay with a friend who lives down there, and she like took me when we came out of the station. It was Waterloo Station, and the big BFI IMAX is like right across from it. And I didn't know this. And last time I went to London, we were looking for that BFI IMAX, and we went to Waterloo Station, and there's a KFC when you come out of it, and we went to that KFC, and we couldn't find the BFI IMAX.
But you were directly opposite.
If we'd used our eyes.
If you used your eye and scanned a bit.
She was like, "Oh yeah, there's the BFI."
Did you not even look on your Google Maps BFI IMAX?
Yeah.
And you would have said, "Oh, 2 minutes away."
The stupidest thing I think we've ever done. And my friend like took me out. We went under this tunnel, and then like there's a big like picture of Zendaya and Denis Villeneuve is up there at the moment.
Because of Dune.
Yeah. And I was like, "This is the BFI." She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, I've been hit. What? And then like she took me on a walk like down the Thames, and she took me past like the National Theatre and other things that I'm forgetting at the moment, like the BFI South Bank and stuff like that.
It's in that area.
Yeah, and I was like,
National Theatre and all the big places, and then the BFI's just over there.
Yeah, and the
great gift shop.
The Glow, does it?
I really like the gift shop. It's got some great like film books, and it's got pretty much every BFI DVD that you could want.
Really?
Some like real deep cuts as well, which is to see those on DVD, really cool.
That's great. I should have looked in there, but I was too amazed by
everything.
Because she was just like, "Oh yeah, there's the National Theatre, there's the Globe." I was like, "You live here. You live like half an hour away from this, and you're like the most casual."
Because it means nothing to them. Because they're in it. To us northerners who live in the countryside, we don't see these things.
That's a good point.
I spend a lot of my time in London looking up because everything's just so fucking big.
The Shard.
It's the Shard, the giant pickle.
Yeah, I was quite embarrassing because I think is it Millennium Bridge, and that's in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince at the beginning of that film. That bridge gets destroyed.
Bridge,
and I was like, oh, it's the bridge from Half-Blood.
Oh, it's the bridge from It's not the Millennium Bridge. It's the bridge from Half-Blood Prince.
And she was like, do you want to go on it? And I was like, yes, I want to go on it. And then I was like walking on it. I was like, oh no, the Death Eaters are gonna come.
I mean, every time I'm going to London, I walk past the MI6 building.
Yeah.
I said, that's the MI6 building. I don't know what the actual building's called. That's the MI6 building.
Yeah, and she was like, the bit in Skyfall, like where the bomb goes off
where
in
it
like
blows
the
up.
courthouse. Yeah, I was like, that's where that was filmed. And she was like, yeah. And I was
We're standing where Judi Dench was.
It was so, and then as we were going to
you could do that for like pretty much every street in London because everything's been filmed there. I've been doing a bit of like script writing and stuff. Every like story that I have written, none of it has been based in London.
Because everything's there. So
I've put things in Preston. I've put things up in Newcastle. I've put things in Manchester and Liverpool. You know, places where don't have any.
Yeah.
Pretty much any films based around that area of England.
Exactly.
I don't know a single film that is based in Preston.
Yeah. No, I don't think there is.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah. But you're going to change that.
I'm going to change that.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. Well, then she took me to Tower Bridge, and then on the way there, she was like, "Oh, you might know where we're stood," and it was Bridget Jones's apartment, and I got really emotional. I was like, "You've got to warn me when you're going to do things like that."
Oh, I'm taking you to Bridget Jones's apartment.
You know, with the train, and it's like above a pub, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's where she lives."
We can't take you to New York either.
Yeah.
This is a Spider-Man 2 pizzeria. This is genuine.
God. And it's like, oh yeah, I need to get out more. But no, it was a very nice trip. I loved it a lot, and just to make but yeah, in terms of films, I did go to Manchester the other day, so to see some films. That was fun. We did golf, and I won. I did won mini golf.
You won mini golf?
Never happened to me before. And I won mini golf, 54 points, which is still quite a lot. Good stuff. The last time we did an episode, I was off to the cinema straight after. I don't think I talked about it. I went to see Summer Dancer, which was a film starring Bella Ramsey about a summer camp for young cancer patients, which was a very lovely film. That's out in cinemas now. I did get like a sort of a week or two exclusive screening for that if you're an Odeon Limitless member. So that was very fun. And then when I came back from London the next day, I went to the cinema to see Practical Magic, the first film. They re-released it in cinemas. I haven't seen it. I watched this film when I was very young. I don't really think I should have maybe watched it when I was as young as I was, because it was quite a dark film about Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, who are witches, and Nicole Kidman gets herself into a bit of a situation with this fella, and he dies, and then essentially haunts them. But it's a very good film. It was nice to see.
That's what it's about.
Did you not know that's what it's about?
I've never seen it.
I think you'd really like it. It's very... Watch it watch it before the second one comes out, obviously, but wait until it's more like autumny vibes, because it's like the perfect autumn film. It's got Stockard Channing in it, who is Rizzo in Grease, and she's called Diane West, who plays Edward Scissorhands' mother. She is also in it.
Dunno.
They're their aunties, who are like your typical like witches and things like that. It's really like
your standard witch.
Standard witches, but it's really nice. It's really wholesome, but also very dark and quite like spooky. But it was really nice watching it in a cinema. I can't wait for the second one. I actually think the second one looks pretty good, even though it's just another one of those like legacy sequels that we seem to be getting all the time these days.
Because Hollywood has no original ideas.
No. Devil Wears Prada 2, Practical Magic 2, Simpsons movie 2.
It's called The New Simpsons Movie.
Simpsons movie. Sorry, guys. Branded. The New Simpsons movie. But yeah. And then that same day I went to see a film that we will be talking about later. I then also watched, finally, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. Damn, I've been wanting to see this for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I wanted to go and see it in the cinema, but when I got there, they'd taken it off the screening, so I had to see Goat instead. But I enjoyed Goat, so I'm not mad about that. But this is a great film. I loved it. I loved it as much as I thought I would. It's absolutely hilarious. There's just the plethora of gags, and in it is just so many moments that are just like millennial pauses, and it just works really well. They've done a really good job at keeping Looney Tunes like why people love it, but then they've also like updated it so that it fits more to a modern audience. It's really annoying that Warner Brothers just seems to have just given up with Looney Tunes. Coyote vs. Acme coming out next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Which,
this Friday.
This Friday for us,
Oh
and somehow it got 101% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Take that.
It's been all positive for this movie.
Yeah.
So please, for the love of God, everyone, go and see it.
Go and see it, please.
We need to make this film big.
Yeah. So that Warner Brothers.
And hopefully it is, because it looks like it's going to be really good.
Definitely. But yeah, I loved this. Daffy Duck is my favourite Looney Tunes character. And just the animation on it, just the colours and the way it moves, and I just had such a good time watching it. And then yesterday, my mum was like, I want to watch a film that is like, because she loved Brand New Day so much, she was like, oh, I want a superhero film like along the lines of that, like you have to choose. I was like, okay. So I just decided that we should watch the first X-Men film from 2000, because I haven't seen it in a long time. It's a very nostalgic film for me as well.
Same age as me.
Yeah. You're growing up with X-Men, however old that gets is how old you are. I quite like that. It's quite a nice
Same as Gladiator as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, so every time it's their anniversary, it's your anniversary. That's fun.
Films from the year 2000.
Year 2000. That's not the song.
No, it's 3000.
I really like this film. I don't think it's like an incredible superhero film, but I think I remember watching it when I was younger and like loving
It's low on action.
Yeah.
Which I think the sequel gets right.
Definitely.
But it's got the idea, the premise, and the politics around at the X-Men. It gets it right.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's very well cast.
Yeah.
A lot of people think at the time Hugh Jackman was a risk and didn't look a lot like Wolverine, because Wolverine, famous short king.
Yeah.
Compared to the 6'3", 6'4" Hugh Jackman, but he made that his own, and now no one can really see anyone else as Wolverine besides Hugh Jackman.
It's going to be difficult.
Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen as Professor X and Magneto.
Right.
Again, has stood the test of time.
Yeah,
because everyone just sees them as those characters.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart's Professor X is, I think, the only version of that character that I haven't found annoying. I think James McAvoy becomes more annoying as it goes on. That's not his fault, that's the writer's fault. And in X-Men 97, he just pisses me off a little bit. But I really like Patrick Stewart. I don't really know why. I just see him and I just think, I don't know, I feel like he just gets things wrong all the time.
That is Charles Xavier.
That is Charles Xavier. But yeah, even like James Marsden and Halle Berry aren't like, after like, since I've read a lot more X-Men and X-Men 97 as well, like since watching these original films, so they're not really who you would cast like nowadays, but I think they've got their own charm to them. I don't think they're like horrible or anything, but like Cyclops is so annoying. It's just like he's supposed to be this
he's
leader.
not. They don't give him any stuff to do, really.
He's just like, keep Wolverine away from my girlfriend, and it's like,
you stay away from my girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's like, what? Come on. But yeah, apart from that, and like Rogue isn't exactly what we really know Rogue to be, essentially. Like a very different character, but it's
very
still
different
enjoyable.
from like the 90s cartoon that had
definitely
come before it.
Yeah. So which is a shame because Rogue is such a cool character. So, but yeah, I really enjoy it. I love like 2000s comic book movies. I think like there's filmmaking techniques in there that you just don't see at all nowadays, and it just feels very nostalgic and they feel very cinematic. So and my mum really wants to watch the second one, which I will do because I think the second one is probably my second favourite after Days of Future Past.
X2, yeah.
X2
it's a good movie, that one.
So yes, that's literally everything.
Speaking of X-Men, do you want to talk about D23?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah,
because it's been D23 this past weekend.
It has.
Some like a big Disney event where Disney announced a bunch of shit that may or may not be happening. Although a lot of stuff I think is already being filmed. It's already in like heavy development.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
It's already being cast, but we've got a few Marvel bits. New snippet for Avengers Doomsday,
which look good.
It would look good, and now we know that the Fantastic Four know Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Which is very important.
Yeah, I have a lot more. I really like what Robert Downey Jr. is doing.
I think it's a good. He's got the accent right because I think people have always wanted Doctor Doom to sound Eastern European.
Yeah,
which is where Latveria is. It's in Eastern Europe, so I think he's got the accent right.
Yeah,
he's got the mannerisms and how Doom sounds right. It was a badass line.
Yeah.
It's very Doom.
Yeah. And controlling the Sentinels.
That's very cool.
I was so excited.
Cool. So again, like I think hype's just going up and up for this movie, and then especially after Brand New Day. But alongside this, as well as Brand New Day, because I mean, if you haven't seen Brand New Day by now, I'm just going to spoil it because Sadie Sink, Jean Grey, and is now the like sort of the forefront of Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios, now announcing some of the actors that are going to be in the new X-Men movie that they're doing. So Samara Weaving is confirmed as Emma Frost. We've got Kit Connor as Cyclops. I can't remember who was Professor X.
Christopher Abbott.
It was Christopher Abbott.
I don't know
as Professor X.
At all. I just remember.
He's done a lot of stage stuff. And on the theatre, which is a good sign, because a lot of these people have done a lot of stage and theatre stuff, which is also very reminiscent of the first cast, because Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen were mostly known for stage stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
As Rogue, Indy Navarrete. Just really surging up her meteorite. It's gone like that. Her meteoric rise to the top.
Yeah,
she was. A year ago, she was streaming video games, trying to make a book.
Yeah,
and then she starred in one of the most profitable movie ever made. Probably, you could say, and now she's in the most profitable franchise of all time.
Yeah,
and all the best to her because she does deserve it.
Yeah.
And then the final one was a pretty big one. He wasn't there on the night, but he appeared on screen because Adam Driver has been announced. He said his name was a certain name, and the hardcore comics fans, or just comics fans in general, will know that the name he said is an alias or a pseudonym of Mr. Sinister. So we are getting Mr. Sinister as the main villain. Finally, it's not Magneto. Yes. In this day and age, Magneto's not the villain anymore.
No, it's not.
He's been a part of the X-Men for like 10 years.
Yeah.
in the comics. So yeah, a bunch of other things that were announced at D23.
Mm-hmm.
We got a first live action look at Tangled.
Did
with Catherine Hahn coming out to announce that.
We got our first footage of Frozen 3.
Yes, we did.
I'm so excited. I could have combusted.
Looks like they're going back to the original idea of what Frozen is, of having a female villain.
Mama's wedding. Olaf's getting a love interest. They've got new outfits. Let's go.
Robert's very excited.
So
We got a teaser trailer for Bluey, the movie.
yeah.
Robert's seated for that one.
I will be there.
We got a preview for Coco 2.
Yep. Concept.
Why? Money.
They're
Yeah.
really going in on Coco. They're doing a ride. He's going to be.
Yeah, it's got a new area in Disney World.
So it better be good.
Disney Pixar have announced another original film called Ghost Market.
That looks funny.
As well as announcing Incredibles 3.
Those kids aren't aged
Which is
up
not
at least a little
which
bit.
it seems not to be aging up the kids.
And it's supposed to be like about the
They're doing a Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they also announced, but they have not given a timestamp on it, a Kingdom Hearts TV series based on the games.
That's exciting.
Which is sort of exciting.
There's a film called Clay.
There's a film called Clay. It's a Disney original.
With Kieran Culkin.
Kieran
As
Culkin.
the main character. We'll see how that goes.
We got season 3 teaser trailer for Percy Jackson and the Olympians. To all those who are still watching that.
Yes. I think there's quite a few actually. I think you don't hear about it being talked about, but I think general audiences.
As say, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the people that are casting it. It's a pretty good cast.
Yeah. We've got a Ahsoka season 2 trailer.
We've got Daphne Keane as Artemis in season 3.
Yes, that's true. Not much from Star Wars.
We just got. They basically announced Ahsoka season 2 is coming next year. The big 50th anniversary Star Wars, so the original Star Wars is going on to IMAX screens next year. The original release of it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Before George Lucas got his grubby mitts on it again.
Human Jabba the Hutt.
That was a deleted scene.
Oh, is it?
So we put that in. So that's not going to be in the thing. But you're not going to have any stormtroopers on do-backs like that, tropesing around things. And no.
How are we going to cope?
We got a Jon Favreau has a new sort of Disney thing. It's a 3-part animated series called Oswald.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Centered around Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was Walt Disney's first creation, which he didn't outright own. So which is why he went over to Mickey Mouse. It wasn't until I think 5 years ago that Disney officially owned Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Right.
So this is a big return for him. It looks like he's trying to find his way in the world. Nice little snippet of him roaming around Walt's office.
Yeah.
And stuff. That looks a bit of fun.
That'll be good.
We got a reveal of Romy and Michelle 2.
Romy and Michelle 2. I'm so surprised that film got a sequel. I love that film, but I watched it ages ago and can't remember it. So I
can't remember anything. Some more stuff from Ice Age Boiling Point, which is coming out next year.
Lilo and Stitch 2.
Lilo and Stitch 2 was announced. The live-action Lilo and Stitch 2.
And
although they did also announce a short that's coming out with
Lilo and Scratch
with Hexed in November.
And Jodie Foster and Walton Goggins are going to be in Hexed.
That's very true.
It seems quite late to announce that, but whatever.
It is very late to announce that.
I'm surprised they didn't give us a new trailer for that.
Yes, we also got finally got a trailer and a look at Vision Quest, which does look pretty good, I must say. With a human Ultron.
Yes, he's great.
Which is very, very, very fun. There's a return for James Spader.
Yeah.
But we also get looks at Ultron looking like Ultron, and
I hope we have
him having talks in his mind. It's very much feels even more like the Vision comic book that sort of WandaVision was based off.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting with having human versions of Edith and Jarvis and Friday in his head.
Yeah.
which is
that'll
fun,
be cool.
and it's the Jarvis is played by the Jarvis from the Agent Carter show,
Oh, that's clever. I didn't know that.
who appeared in Endgame.
Ah, right.
He's the original Jarvis.
Right. Oh, yeah. I know who you mean now.
Yeah, we got a first look at Star Wars Starfighter, which is the Star Wars film coming out next year, starring Ryan Gosling,
Who's on a roll right now?
who's on a real roll and doesn't put his name to, nothing.
No, that's true.
So this could be good.
Yeah.
Zootopia 3 was announced.
Birds.
Because of course it was.
Yeah. Most successful animated film of all time.
Yeah.
Grossing $2 billion.
just a stupid amount of money.
Stupid amount of money. Birds.
Season 2 of the Imagineering story is coming.
Yeah.
If to anyone who watched that. And there are just a bunch of things announced for the parks and stuff.
Yeah. Villains Land.
Getting a Villains Land. Monstropolis is opening next year, despite the fact the big main attraction won't be finished in time.
Which is a shame. I'd sort of wait until the big attraction.
But it's going to have a sort of smaller attraction and stuff.
Yeah.
There. And there's going to be food and stuff like
Harryhausen's.
Like Harryhausen's is going to be there, which looks good.
Googly Bear. And Monsters University as well. There's like a university section of it, which is fun.
Which is cool. And the Disneyland Paris Space Mountain's getting a sort of update.
Well, hey.
So yeah, that was D23.
I can only think of like one original thing that was announced, and that's that Clay. Oh no, to the Ghost Market film and Clay. And we'll see. I mean, Hoppers did pretty well this year, so hopefully people still want it.
It was in the top 10 highest grossing films for a while this year until 4 films decided to make $1 billion.
Move out of my way.
Millions and Monsters is just hanging in there in the top 10.
Hello.
I mean, 5th at the moment is Devil Wears Prada 2.
That's it.
And that's like
got a lot of money.
$400 million behind number 4.
That's mental.
So there you go.
Oh my god, lots of exciting things.
Mm-hmm. Anything else from you, Robert?
No, that's me done. How about you've had a very exciting week.
Yes.
Tell us about it now.
My brother got married. And had a stag do before that. The generic stuff. The generic fare that happens.
Common stuff that happens every week.
That old stuff, old chestnut. Someone got married. You can decide what happened.
Love that.
But in between all that chaos of stag do's and weddings and all that, I managed to do a few things.
What things?
One of which was last week. There wasn't much out, which is apart from weddings and stag do's and stuff.
Yeah.
Was a main reason why we didn't do a podcast last week. I did, however, decide there was one thing that did come out last week. I decided, against my better judgment, but I had a free ticket. I decided to watch Ice Cream Man.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Wasn't I just? Yes, this is the latest movie by Eli Roth.
Oh, that renowned director.
That renowned director who, much like Orson Welles, had his best film first and hasn't made anything good since. This is coming off the back of his previous work, which was Borderlands.
The studio saw that film and was like, let's
give him
money.
A very small, a lot smaller budget. Let him do a horror film.
And have it be even worse than Borderlands?
Yeah, even worse. Worse. This was worse. It might have been a little bit better in my mind if I liked horror movies.
Fair enough.
But I don't, and this was just gratuitous for the sake of gratuitous, it would seem. The acting is bad.
Is
the
it?
dialogue is bad.
Yeah. Is the whole premise that these kids get like mind controlled to like kill their families?
By an Ice Cream Man.
I don't want to watch that. That's just
I don't know why
sad.
I watched it.
It was free.
You can see you can see my Letterboxd review on it to see what I thought about watching this film.
Shit.
Spoiler alert: it's just one word. Why?
Yeah, I think that's a question everyone's been asking.
So why? And now, that is the 9th film on Letterboxd that I have given half a star.
What?
I'm very, very close to having the top 10 of of the worst films of all time.
What are the others, if you don't mind me asking?
Let me bring them up for you.
I swear to God, if Mamma Mia Here We Go Again is in the same vicinity as Ice Cream Man and Ice Cube's War of the Worlds.
Well, I think I gave that half a star. I just don't. I just hate that movie.
I know you say
But I
that.
know it's not. It's not a half a star movie.
Thank you.
Unless it is. Oh no, it isn't. You're safe.
Oh, God.
Going on release order.
I'm excited.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's still 9.
Yeah.
Going for release order. The Birth of a Nation.
Oh, yeah.
For obvious reasons, it's half a star.
Yeah.
And also, the people that give it credit for all of the look at the technological stuff that it brought. There were films that came out before it that had done all of that.
Yeah.
Griffith just used them all in one thing.
Yeah.
Like a one big 3-hour racist thing.
Yeah.
The Super Mario Brothers movie,
Oh,
the original one with Bob Hoskins. That poor bloke.
But
Just terrible to watch.
And Bowser, and who isn't actually Bowser, he's called like the Koopa King.
He's called Cooper King, yeah.
Cinematic classic.
Yeah. That's why it's half a star. Next is Catwoman.
What?
Yeah, this gives me a migraine every time I watch it. I'm like, what? This is what you've decided to do, and this is what you're basing the idea of. People don't want to watch female superhero movies because you keep making crap ones. You thought this was a good idea.
Me and my mum were talking about
People
this
would see a
yesterday.
Catwoman movie. People like the character of Catwoman.
Yes.
If you made it anything like Catwoman.
I've watched that film so many times.
Next, The Last Airbender. I don't think
Night Shyamalan.
I don't need to say anything about this story.
It speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself. Next, Superfast, the Fast and Furious parody
Oh, okay.
movie. One of the worst things I've ever seen.
How did you come across this?
It was just on Amazon Prime at one point. It's by the Wayans. It's one of their parodies.
Oh, right, okay.
It was at the time when they were doing probably like Scary Movie 4 and Meet the Spartans. And
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
next is Blonde, the Marilyn Monroe movie with Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
Hate this.
Perversion.
But just a weird perversion of what a man thinks Marilyn Monroe was. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. And then 3 half-star movies that are very recent. One's Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Another female superhero movie. People think I'm shitting on female superhero movies. It would seem. No, you keep making bad ones. Why does Sony, who have Spider-Man, decide this is a film they need to make? Then put like 3 Spider-Women in it, and then not see them.
Not do any. Have the dream sequence in the end.
Ugh. And then War of the Worlds. And then Ice Cream Man.
Yay.
So if there's another half-star movie out there,
Building yourself
I need
a
to
nice
complete my
little
top 10.
collection.
Then make yourself known.
Oh, I love that.
Anyway, so yes, I watched that.
It has AI in it as well?
Yes, it's also pretty much a lot of it is made by AI.
Oh, dear.
AI slop. This is AI slop. The movie.
Well done, Eli Roth.
Yeah, great guy. I hear. So then, to take the taste out of my mouth of Ice Cream Man, I went home and very quickly watched Muppet Treasure Island.
the sprinkles on top of a bad ice cream.
Which made that film even more enjoyable.
Good.
Treasure Island after watching Ice Cream Man, and Tim Curry's just the best, and Kermit's really good in this, and every time he makes a facial expression, it's really good. Sam the Eagle's used really well in this. I wish Piggy was in it more.
Yeah.
I don't think the Rizzo and Gonzo dynamic is as good as Christmas Carol, because they're just playing themselves.
Yeah.
If Gonzo was playing Robert Louis Stevenson,
so out of left field,
like the same he was.
Yeah.
Who is the author of Treasure Island? Like he was playing Charles Dickens. Might be a little better.
They could have done something funny with that as well. Like Rizzo being like, "Wait, weren't you Charles Dickens?"
Exactly.
And it's like, shh, don't think about it.
And it's got some really good jokes in it. So.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah, really good film. And I have not finished it yet, but I am halfway through Batman Caped Crusader Season 2.
I've heard controversial things about this season.
In what way?
Just like the ideas that they have for some of the villains just feel so distant from the comics, and I know that the Joker's shadow is very much cast
over this season. Yeah.
And then obviously like the finale will probably be Joker centric.
That's what it seems like they're setting it up for it.
Yeah.
But it's a Joker that is making everyone smile to death, but he's not smiling himself.
A Joker that doesn't smile.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Riddler episode yet?
There's been a couple of Riddlers appeared in a couple of episodes.
In a few.
He's not very Riddly.
No. Well,
he's just a maniac gangster.
Isn't he called the Riddler because he riddles people with bullet holes? Like that's such a weird choice.
It's a play on words.
It's a different
It's
choice.
A play on words. There's been some interesting episodes and some pretty good episodes. I think it's a good continuation of season 1, and it's a different universe of Batman. Yeah. It's by Paul Dini, who was sort of the showrunner of it, and who was the showrunner for the original Batman animated series. So he sort of knows what he's doing with Batman.
Yeah,
I think the episodes look good. It's animated well, and I think I'm still enjoying it. Good. I like the 40s aesthetic that it's going for.
Yeah.
I think it works.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I've not heard like horrible things. I just heard something.
I think it's a pretty decent show. It's not. It's not the best animated superhero show that you could watch at the moment. Yeah. But still pretty good.
Good.
And then I've also been reading some stuff.
Tell us
as well. Specifically, the books you see in front of you.
They're so cool.
Yes, because this is from an advert I saw on Instagram from a company called Taschen, who make sort of quality, commemorative and limited edition prints of certain books and stuff. And they've got a Marvel section of some old school Marvel comics, put in a sort of hardback binder form, with a sort of a history of the comic that you're reading at the front, like sort of 50, 60 pages. Yeah. Of a sort of like story of how this came to be, sort of thing. And then you get some of the comics from the run, and then a history of them at the back. They've got they've got a Fantastic Four one, a Spider-Man one, an Avengers one, an X-Men one. They've got a Hulk one, which for the editions that I've got is still on pre-order. Comes out in September. The same for the Silver Surfer one that they've also done.
That's
they did the Silver Surfer one because that was a run from the 70s, like 1970, I want to say. Yeah. That was done by Stanley and Jack Kirby.
I see.
But they're very cool editions.
Yes.
Like you get like sort of the history at the start, and then you get about 19, 20, 21 issues of the run. So I've read the Fantastic Four one. So that comes with issue 1 to issue 19 of the Fantastic Four, and the Fantastic Four annual, the first issue of the annual Fantastic Four, like a 72-page comic annual.
Right.
It's a real blast from the past.
I
And so
bet.
it feels like a real time capsule
Yeah.
to that 60s era of comic book making.
Yeah.
And the foundation of the Marvel Universe, in a way. These 4 or 5 comic runs are what made Marvel massive,
Yeah.
in a sense, and what made them what they are
And look where it is
today.
Yeah.
They are and it's printed very well printed for the old comic prints, and it's printed exactly so you get all the old school adverts.
Oh, that's amazing.
And subscription things that are in the
Yeah.
book. So again, like a proper time capsule.
Yeah. You get to feel like you're in the 60s, a kid in the 60s.
Do you want to get big and strong? Use this sort of thing.
That will definitely kill you or shorten life expectancy.
Are you needing for some? Are you a kid that needs a little bit of cash? How about you sell grit? You could be an artist too. Just send in your PO box. And it's got the fan pages and the and Stan's soapbox and all that, and it was a pretty fun read.
Yeah,
I will say. I'm currently going through the Spider-Man 1 as we speak. I'm reading them in the order they came out.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So it'd be I've read Fantastic Four, so then it'd be Spider-Man, and then the Avengers.
Yeah.
And then the X-Men.
Is that Jean Grey on
It
the
is.
X-Men?
It's Marvel Girl.
Oh, is that what she was called?
Yeah, Marvel Girl.
Marvel Girl.
Yes. I think they were struggling for name.
Woman.
Must have been.
Name of comic company.
Yeah, so
Marvel.
I've gone through it. Spider-Man consists of Amazing Fantasy issue 15, his debut, and then the first 19 issues of Amazing Spider-Man.
Nice.
And then the Amazing Spider-Man annual. And then the Avengers one is the first 20 issues of the Avengers. And the X-Men one is the first 21 issues
Oh, nice.
of the X-Men.
You're going up.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see, but the X-Men one has like a longer time period that it's covering. That's because the X-Men comic was bi-monthly for a little bit longer rather than monthly.
Right.
Because in this original run of the X-Men, no one was buying it.
Sorry, guys.
It's also a fun fact. If I get the Hulk one, the Hulk one features the first 6 issues of the Incredible Hulk, and then some appearances that he made in Tales to Astonish, because issue 6 of the Incredible Hulk, it was cancelled after that because it was not selling.
Right. Okay.
So then they just put him in various other combined books of various other stories.
Yeah.
And then and then those comics started selling while the Hulk started going a bit more over. It's like one of those things of if the Incredible Hulk doesn't initially get cancelled, then he probably isn't in the Avengers.
Right.
And then the Avengers probably maybe isn't as big a thing. So it's one of those.
If not for the Hulk.
If not for the Hulk not being well received initially.
Yeah.
Because then they bring him back, he gets his own series. So if you look at the Incredible Hulk timeline, it goes Incredible Hulk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100. Because they just turn Tales to Astonish into the Incredible Hulk. So they just take the numbering of Tales to Astonish and then just turn it into Incredible Hulk.
Right. Oh dear. Doing well.
It's comic books for you. Anyway, that's pretty much been my week.
Very, very nice.
Shall we move it along? What do you want to start with?
Let's do the televisual program.
The televisual program for us. Yes, we have a new season that has just wrapped up of X-Men 97. Oh, he's still going.
Sorry. You can't ever skip that intro.
I've never skipped it. I never will.
No.
It's too good.
It's a banger.
It is a certified banger.
Certified banger. Oh, God.
Although they are having to kind of stretch out that opening
Yeah.
graphic because there's too many X-Men.
So many characters.
I don't know why Forge needs one.
No, Forge doesn't. What Forge? He said like 3 lines.
Forge
this
has
whole
to be like
season.
a second.
Yeah. Forge should just be in like the background of Storm's thing or something. But yeah, there are too many.
She's gone now.
Baited you. Too many X-Men.
Yes, this is season 2, going off the back of season 1. Where the X-Men were scattered into time.
Yep.
We had the rise of Apocalypse and them trying to stop Apocalypse, but that doesn't happen because Apocalypse is Apocalypse.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Yes, we've got X-Force converging on them. We've got the other X1, X-Factor coming round on them.
So many
A lot
groups.
of stuff happens.
Yeah.
A lot of characters get their time to shine in certain episodes and stuff. Wolverine sort of gets his own episode.
Yeah, that was fun.
Because he's not in a lot of the rest of this season.
Nope.
Same for kind of the same for Cyclops and Jean Grey.
Yeah, they get like one storyline in the first 3 episodes.
Well.
Yeah.
There's great use of stories from the comics that are embedded.
Yeah.
Now in this season that they didn't get round to in season 4 because they hadn't come up in the comics yet. So the Grant Morrison run of X-Men, where they get the suits from that run.
Yes.
Sort of the big yellow X.
Yeah. I like those
and the leather jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
That were, homages to the success of the original X-Men movie.
Yeah.
And then we also get storylines from the Astonishing X-Men series, which I imagine was great for you because you just read Astonishing X-Men.
So thankful that
and then you
given
get to
me
see
them.
Danger. It was like, holy shit, it's Danger.
Like, I know what's happening. There's the bit where they go into the danger room and then she starts talking. I was like, don't trust her. Do not trust her. And then it happens and I was like, oh my God.
What did you think of this season?
I will say that I think that each episode is great. I don't think there's a single bad episode of the bunch. My problem with it is that they're trying to do too much and there's too many characters and there are too many storylines that don't get the chance to breathe properly and it all just kind of feels very rushed. But the actual episodes themselves are great. I just feel like there doesn't seem to be a whole story going on. I don't know. Obviously, the first 3 episodes are obviously linked together.
And then they're sort of linked together with the last 3 episodes or 2 episodes.
Basically. And then in the middle, there's just like...
filler.
Wolverine goes and does this.
Wolverine
Polaris
has
is
a very
here.
little adventure. The danger room's attacking. Oh no.
But we're not going to come back to that.
We've got a new person who can do magnets.
Yep. Nightcrawler and I can't remember. It's not Sabretooth, but they go to an island and have like a
Colossus.
Colossus. That's it. And there's a guy there who is the son of Sabretooth. And he hates his father, and they have to have a trial to see if they're going to execute him or not. And it's like great, but
it's great. Yeah,
what
great
does this have to do with Apocalypse? And Apocalypse is. I think they set him up really well. I think he's very cool. He's terrifying. Obviously, I think it's episode 3 or 4. What happens to Magneto? I can't remember which one.
I think it's 4.
Yeah,
I want to say.
I think so. Because like that, after Remember It, I think that's like the best episode. After Remember It, like because you get a whole bunch of stuff with Charles and Eric's relationship, and just the look on Apocalypse's face when he. It's a spoiler, but what happens to Magneto?
We'll get into it in a minute. Because there's a few of them we need to talk about.
Yeah, there's so much happening that it's kind of impossible to talk about it, like not with spoilers. I love Rogue, and I'm glad that towards the end she got a bit more to do. But is it true that like this season brought on some of the what if writers? Because I know that Bo DeMayo got kicked off.
He got kicked off after they'd already sort of written season 2.
Right. Okay.
So he's still got most of his ideas are still in this one.
Yeah.
Going past that, going into season 3, I think it is a lot of the writers from What If.
Yeah. And I think you can tell a little bit towards the end.
Which was fine when we heard about it.
Yeah.
We only had 2 seasons of What If by that point, but now we've seen season 3 of What If.
Which is the biggest... What the fuck that season should have been called, season 3. Like, the ending is very cool, but I think, like, in terms of, like, the powers and the Celestials, that all just feels like very What If
Too much for you.
And not much like X-Men. It doesn't feel very grounded, but it was still cool.
Sometimes X-Men's not grounded. Sometimes they're in space.
Sometimes I've not really seen them when they've been in space. Do they go into space in Dark Phoenix?
The Dark Phoenix saga, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember
because they get the Dark Phoenix out of her, but before they do that, Dark Phoenix blew up a star, ate a star, which in turn blew up like 3 planets. I want to say, with habited in planets as well. So she's killed billions. So the Shi'ar come down and say she's going to be executed. And then Parallax says, no, she must stand trial. Tribal combat. So then it's the X-Men versus the...
Yeah. Okay.
The Shi'ar.
Right. Yeah, I
champions.
guess it can feel very abstract and stuff at times. I don't know. I just feel like with...
There are some grounded episodes in there.
There's
like
just
the Wolverine and Morph episode.
Really good.
Where Wolverine goes to get his adamantium back.
Yeah, I liked that episode a lot.
It's cool. And we've got he's now fully brown and yellow.
Yeah.
Wolverine,
which
is his best look.
Yeah.
It's his best look.
And like they go through because he has the I can't remember what, but in the first 3 episodes he has his look from that specific comic thing with his blue
from the 90s X-Men. I think the Age of Apocalypse series where, like in the show, Magneto tears out all the adamantium from Wolverine's skeleton, and Wolverine gets a lot more bestial.
Yeah,
and his claws like sort of pop out. And it's got like sort of the 90s Todd McFarlane art style and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people say the adamantium had slowed down because we've seen mutants have sort of second evolutions and mutations and stuff.
Yeah.
So Beast was more sort of like a sort of badger, I guess, and then he became more cat-like in the comics. Emma Frost gained diamond skin. That was like a second evolution for her. Jean Grey gained not just telekinesis but telepathy as well.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine was going to become more bestial, like a Wolverine.
Yeah.
But the adamantium was slowing that down.
Silly adamantium. That's why you should never put adamantium.
We have a cameo from Captain America in it as well.
Yeah, that was fun. And Black Widow.
Yeah.
And I love it whenever Morph changes into people.
different people.
Dr.
Like, we've got Thor. Oh, there's Spider-Man. Oh, look, there's Doc Ock.
That's always fun.
There's the Spider-Man 90s cartoon. They are connected.
Oh, are they?
They're all connected. They all meet each other in like a thing.
Crossover event.
A crossover event. I don't know if it was in an X-Men episode or in a... I think it was in a Spider-Man episode where... It's same with the 90s Iron Man show. Which isn't good.
Oh. Put a stop to that whilst it's dead in the water.
Yeah.
It was really, it's really good. Each episode is really good, but it's just as a season.
And it's good to watch especially when you're watching week to week, it's good to say, oh, that's a good episode of television. Watched was there.
It feels like Saturday morning cartoon. Which is what it used to be.
Which is what it is. But out to Wednesday, any time you want, cartoon.
On a Wednesday. I only finished it yesterday, to be honest, because I was like, oh yeah, we're doing the podcast tomorrow, so I better watch. I've got 2 episodes I need to get through. What did you? Because you've got a bigger history of the comics and stuff, and I bet you knew a lot more storylines than I did.
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. It's Definitely not. It's not as good as last season, but I think it's a good carry on from the previous season. I think it sets up next season as well quite well. I feel it's got good stakes. There's some solid episodes in there that follow on with each other. Great characterizations of all of the X-Men.
Definitely.
I think you don't like Professor X in this, but I think it shows Professor X in the best way. Of that is Professor X. He's not perfect. He makes mistakes, but also shows that how goddamn powerful that guy is. Like one of the top 1% in terms of mutant power. Like he's one to be fit. That's why he gets Professor X'd all the time.
Yeah.
Just they have to take him out of the battle because he could stop it with a whim. Really. It's what happens in the movies all the time. They just have to. Oh no, he's asleep. Oh no, he's been drugged. Oh no, he's being controlled. Oh no. Happens a lot. You see it a lot.
He should be able to see it coming.
Hopefully it doesn't happen in Doomsday.
Oh god, it probably will.
Probably will.
He already can't stand that light, the multiverse breaking.
It's bright.
It's bright light, so bright.
He can't control light.
He can't control. That's true.
He can't control light. It's a bright light. It's going to do that. When he's old, his eyes aren't what they were.
That's true. Where's Sunspot when you need him?
Yeah, it's beautifully animated. I feel
colourful.
I like the storylines that they've adapted from the comics, and they've put their own spin on it for the various characters that they've got to play with, and how they work. With it, because they don't have Kitty Pryde, they don't have Shadowcat.
No.
Which would be a good addition, I feel.
Yeah, I don't know why Kitty Pryde's
I wish they did more Colossus. I do like Colossus' character. Wish he was with the X-Men.
Yeah.
But I think having Nightcrawler in the X-Men for a full season was really cool.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't really with the X-Men for the original run.
Yeah.
He made appearances later on, but he was never on the team. This is like sort of the first time he's been fully on the team.
Yeah.
I feel, and really going off the back of his great appearances in the first season.
Definitely.
I think he was really good in this.
He's great.
And great voice acting again as well.
Yeah.
I just thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes.
I think it's still good X-Men.
Definitely.
It's good X-Men.
It's good X-Men. Good shit.
Such good shit.
Such good shit.
Such good shit. And then, the stakes have raised because we lost one X-Man last season. This season, we gained that X-Man back.
Yeah.
At the cost of two other X-Men.
Yeah.
Because in episode 4, Apocalypse atomizes Magneto.
With the biggest grin you've ever seen.
Takes some doing because Magneto had put was under a lot of strain. Went out in the best way.
Yeah.
But then poor guy, Jesus Christ, only the helmet's left. And then at the final end of the season, Rogue is given the power by Celestial, who gave the power to Apocalypse to stop Apocalypse, but had to make a sacrifice for that to happen. So she's able to save Gambit, but then she thinks at the cost of her life.
Yeah.
But it ends up someone put themselves in her place for the sacrifice, and that someone is unfortunately Nightcrawler.
And they never really talk about that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Rogue gets given a Bible that's got their picture in it, but there's no real sadness about it either. Like Nightcrawler is dead, and
but he has a little speech. We see the
he
little
does have a
speech there with
speech.
Celestial.
That's
it's
true.
Like, why do you think this will happen? Like, peace will prevail.
Yeah.
And all that. Because Nightcrawler is a good old Catholic boy.
He is.
He says, because I have faith.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very beautiful scene. It's very much akin to the character of Nightcrawler.
Definitely.
He's been bestowed the look of... This is what he looks like.
Yeah.
He looks like a sort of demon.
Yeah.
And then to just have the faith in God and to have that faith is just uncanny beyond belief.
Yeah.
And have so much respect for Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
He's
such
an incredible character.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's dead now, so
Yep.
I have no.
Well, he's like in a weird like astral plane with the Celestials.
Of some sort. They could. There's the.
No one's ever truly dead. If
No,
Gambit
it's
can come back,
comics.
anyone can come
It's comics and superheroes. No one's dead unless your name's Uncle Ben.
Exactly.
Or technically Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. Oh no. The end credit scene was very exciting.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. Finally, I think everyone really wanted.
Yes.
Can we say it?
Mystique is
There we
back,
go.
baby.
Yeah. A very cool scene where she's like seems like ruthless as well, so that's fun. Rogue and Nightcrawler's mum. Yeah, in that universe, it was really fun watching X-Men yesterday and like saying to my mum like what happens in like other things. I'm like, oh, so Mystique is actually Rogue and Nightcrawler's mum. And my mum's like, what? Like, yeah, not in this world. Not in this world.
Yeah.
I
did a few of them when I first watched, and when my sister was first watching the Marvel movies with me, and whenever like the Winter Soldier and Black Widow shared the screen, and said, in the comics those two are together.
Yeah. They would have been a good.
It's like,
couple.
why are they doing that?
What? So funny. And like Sabretooth being Wolverine's brother. Even though they are in Origins, but we don't talk about that film. She was like, "Ooh."
They are, but not really. It's complicated.
It's a whole thing.
It's a very complicated thing.
And Sabretooth and Mystique got together and had babies. There's a lot going on.
A lot of going on. A lot of mutant stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, X-Men 97 season 2. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now can't wait for season 3.
Yeah.
We're getting a season every year, it would seem.
Yeah, good.
Which is cool.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Really cool. Shall we move it along?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to do a dinosaur noise, but I didn't know where to start.
No, go on.
Ring. Listen to that back, and then that'll sound like it.
You start with a ring.
It's hard to do a dinosaur noise.
That's the best one you've done.
Thank
It's
you.
because our main film of the week is a film called The End of Oak Street.
Oh dear.
Oh dearie me.
Oh no.
This is an original IP. It's an original new dino movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spoilers, it's got dinosaurs in it. Most of the trailers will spoil that.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
It's directed and written by David Robert Mitchell, who did the acclaimed horror film It Follows, which is a good film.
Never seen it. Does it have jump scares in it?
Probably. Because it's following you.
I know, but I don't want to be jumped.
It's a horror movie.
I know.
It's also one of the big main producers of this is J.J. Abrams.
Star Wars, Star Trek, man.
Star Wars and the rebooting of Star Wars, rebooting of Star Trek.
Yep. Yeah.
Doing a thing, some lens flare.
Yeah.
This stars Anne Hathaway, who is a real busy girl.
I know. Oh my God, she's everywhere.
And she's going to have a baby to show for it. At the end of this, at the end of this year, probably.
Your award is a child.
As a child, here you go. The love of my life, Ewan McGregor, is in this. Maisie Stella is in this, who's a Canadian singer and actress.
She's the daughter.
She is the daughter, yes. And Christian Convery is the son in this, who is in Sweet Tooth, the Netflix show. And he's also in the films Cocaine Bear and The Monkey.
I liked those films. Enjoyed those films.
I liked those films.
I liked those films.
This is a brisk 99 minutes. Wow. It's less than 2 hours.
Good.
Wow. It had a budget of between 80 and 92 million.
Jesus, that's quite a lot.
And currently has a box office of 18.5. Yeah, not great. I think people
will that change? Because as we're recording this, the weekend is not out yet.
That's very true, but I don't think it's going to get much higher.
Maybe not.
I think people are still watching The Odyssey and Spider-Man. But hopefully they stop that by next week and watch Coyote vs. Acme.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yes, this is a brand new film based on dinosaurs. Isn't that great?
Dinos!
We always want some more dinosaur movies. Despite the fact the only ones that have been successful have the words Jurassic in front of them, and either Park or World.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones that are successful.
Yeah.
But as we've come to discover, the dinosaurs in those movies aren't accurate to what they would have looked like in reality.
That's very true.
Despite the fact we don't actually know that, so we have a bones. I trust scientists and paleontologists to know that if they had feathers or not. And this film believes the scientists that they had feathers.
A lot of feathery dinosaurs.
Yes, and these are dinosaurs from the Jurassic era.
Yeah.
So you just see dinosaurs that are from the Jurassic era. So you don't see any T-Rexes.
Nope.
Because they're not from the Jurassic era.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why they're not in this.
So Jurassic Park is a lie.
It's all a lie. It's to make money.
Oh.
And people don't know the difference.
No.
That's why they didn't care.
No.
You hear dinosaurs, you think T-Rex.
Yeah.
But this didn't matter because they were transported to dinosaurs.
Yes.
And it's a specific era of dinosaurs, so T-Rex no exist.
Oh, that's what this film was missing.
They had the big brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Big hairy brontosaurus.
Yes.
It looked wrong. It was accurate, it looked wrong. Didn't look the same.
I don't believe they look like this.
PJ Burns also in this, which I like seeing him in things. He's a weird guy of an actor.
The Neighbour.
This is The Neighbour,
Yeah.
yes. He's also in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Yes, this is about a family. Of the people that we just mentioned, they're the family.
Yeah.
Going through some hard times. There's trouble at home
Trouble at Mill.
and stuff. There's trouble at Mill, as Ewan McGregor would say.
Trouble at Mill.
And they live in a place. They live in a neighbourhood called Oak Street.
Mm-hmm.
They live on Oak Street.
Yep.
And just one day, there's a blue light that flashes. Just one evening.
Yep.
It's raining. Then it stops raining
Yep.
after the blue light. And they don't know what's happened, but they just think the power's out. Whole neighbourhood, power's out. It's only until they realise, like later in that day, that the entire area, not just Oak Street itself, the entire area just around, just a big circle, big circle in their
Massive.
in their old big in their sort of big neighbourhood, has moved and has been teleported backwards in time.
Yep.
To the Jurassic period.
Yep.
So now dinosaurs are here.
Ta-da.
And they're terrorising everyone and finding where they belong on the food chain.
Yeah.
It's further up than us. And do these people survive? Well, we're going to find out.
Well, you'll have to watch.
You'll have to watch and listen to us.
Yeah.
What did you think of this film, Robert? Because now we sort of have differing opinions on it.
I thought it was shit. Oh, right.
Say it with your chest.
So I saw it like a few days before it came
You saw
out.
a preview screening. Yeah.
I saw a preview screening, and I was genuinely looking forward to it because I love the Jurassic Park films, kind of. I'm someone that really liked Jurassic World, Rebirth, and Dominion, so that just sets the precedent for that I should be film cancelled, and I don't really have the right to any opinions about dinosaur films.
Yes, he
but
likes the
whatever.
crap Jurassic Park movies.
I like Jurassic World, Dominion, and Fallen Kingdom, and Rebirth. But so I was excited for this because I really like dinosaurs. Dinosaur movies are fun and cool, and yeah. But I just couldn't get behind this. I just found it all so ridiculous and silly, and I didn't care about the human storyline. Like, oh, they're going through a rough patch, and then they just resolve that rough patch, and it was.
Because they've got bigger problems.
They do have bigger problems, but
the bigger problems are the dinosaurs that are trying to eat them.
But I didn't
no one has
believe
marital problems when dinosaurs are trying to eat you.
But they still did have marital problems when the dinosaurs were trying to eat them. They had a whole argument in a bedroom when they were
You have to get it out.
I didn't, and there was just lines of dialogue that I just thought were ridiculous and insane and came out of someone's arsehole, and just really silly scenes and moments which I didn't know whether the film was going for silly or serious, and I didn't think. I thought Anne Hathaway did a great job. I thought she, in my opinion, carried this film on her back. I thought that Ewan McGregor was really poor, and I'm really sorry, but I just didn't believe him.
My boy. My dear sweet boy.
I didn't see them as a couple either. We'll talk about it when we get into spoilers, but there's a scene with a sledgehammer, which you wrote about in your review, and when that happened, the whole audience just went poof, because it was one of the maddest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's not the scene I'm talking about, really. It's just...
Oh, okay.
There were just moments, because they think, oh, we need a weapon to go outside to protect yourself. And Ewan McGregor has decided to go for a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
He just looks wrong with it.
Yeah.
Just him walking around with it, because you have to sort of do this sort of thing. It just looks wrong on him. It just looks wrong.
Not his weapon of choice.
It's like he was fine with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
He can swing that around.
Yeah. Especially with the sledgehammer bit.
He likes doing that with stuff. Like he did it in Christopher Robin with an umbrella.
Yeah.
He doesn't like saber twirl than that.
He's got to do it in every film he's in. And I thought the ending was weird, and I didn't know how I felt about it. And I'm never usually like this, and I know I'm in the minority. A lot of people really like this film, and it's had pretty strong reviews and whatnot. And I went to see it with two friends, and one of them really liked it and was really shocked that I didn't like it so much. But I just thought it was... the top line of my review was that was some goofy shit. And I stand by that. So yeah, I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I know that I think you have a little bit of a different opinion of it than I do. What did you think?
I'm not like the other side of it. This was amazing.
What are you talking about?
This was pretty good to okay.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed watching this. It's compared with the other dinosaur movie that's set in sort of like a human area or a human world, compared to Jurassic Park 2, it's a lot better than that. This is what Jurassic Park 2, I imagine, wanted to go for.
Yeah.
Or Jurassic World Dominion as well wanted to sort of go for as well.
Yeah.
But I think this is doing it so much better.
Right.
Than that. You feel the terror and the fear, and just the moments where you sort of know it's coming, but the characters don't, of just not seeing any of the monsters, or the animals, the people, the things that used to roam the earth,
the things
before us,
the little sneaky snake,
the creepy sneaky snake that just says nothing.
It looked really happy with his dead eye.
Just sliding. I'm just sliding.
Which one am I going to eat?
They opens his mouth, it's just still quiet.
Oh, that was terrifying.
It's terrifying. In terms of performances, again, yes, Anne Hathaway does carry this. It's not Ewan McGregor's best performance.
No.
He does feel like he's phoning it in. I can't really talk about any of the decisions that some of these characters make, because they're in a very traumatic situation.
Yeah.
and sometimes you don't make good decisions when that's happening.
That's very true.
And all that. Again, the premise of the film I think is great. How it exactly works, I don't know. But I don't think you're supposed to know. It's one of those where you don't need to know all the details.
No.
This thing's just happened.
Yeah.
And you're just going to roll with it.
Mm.
And you're just here for all this.
Yeah.
I think all this is pretty good. I think all the dinosaurs look great. I think most of the CGI and the special effects are pretty seamless.
They're not bad.
Not bad at all. It could have been worse. Yeah, a lot of the dialogue's not great, I will say. Some of it is a little bit, especially near the start.
Yeah.
It's very ropey and sort of... And you're supposed to start pulling me in at the start. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. I see what Robert's talking about here. It's just, yeah, not great. And, some of the characterizations of... And some of the actors are supposed to be a certain age, but don't look a certain age.
Yeah.
Like the son's supposed to be 13. Doesn't look 13.
No, he looks older.
Doesn't look 13 at all. He looks about 16, 17.
Yeah.
That he could pull off. He can't pull off 13.
No.
Maybe, he's 13. He's had a real big growth spurt. But
damn.
I don't think you can pull that off.
No, definitely not.
Great dog in it though.
Yeah, I love
Dog's
the dog.
great.
Starbuck.
The dog doesn't die.
No, he doesn't.
We can say that now. The dog does not die.
And
the
Anne
dog
Hathaway
lives.
had a very good comment about like if a dog dies in a film, then it should automatically
It should automatically
rated R. And it
R,
should
yes.
because
It should, yes.
it's upsetting.
Yes, because in the universe we live in right now, people care more about animals than do about people.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not. But I don't blame them for loving dogs more than actual people.
If we said on television that Benjamin Netanyahu was bombed an animal shelter, then some things would be done about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But unfortunately not. Yeah, I had an alright time watching this. Bit of fun, dinosaurs and that.
Yeah.
It's better than Jurassic Park 2. Not as good as Jurassic World or Jurassic Park.
I'm going to hide behind my microphone. I don't know why.
You don't have to. That's your. You're allowed to have a different opinion.
I know. And usually I don't.
Your opinions are valid.
Yeah.
Any specific scenes you want to talk about?
Okay. So
I know there's one you want to talk about, desperately.
So there is a scene where Anne Hathaway is being chased by this terrifying fucking thing, and dinosaur. And she's like on a porch and she's sort of trapped and it's like mouth is getting... That's cool, I liked that. And then Ewan McGregor comes up with this sledgehammer and he's like, "Aye," and then like hits it on the leg and stuff and it's like, "Ah," and then fucking whacks it in the head and like it instantly goes down.
It KOs it.
It KOs this, and I was just like, what? I couldn't get behind that. I was like, there is no way. One, that he would have the strength to take down that beast. And the other thing that it would be so affected by it.
It's been hit by a sledgehammer before. It's a new feeling.
It's a new feeling, I guess. And then after that,
it feels like a sucker punch. Like
it was quite sucker punchy, but it was, I don't know. It was just like the dinosaur also just like sort of stands there and waits for it instead of just like going for him. It's like, huh? Who was that?
Who was that just now? What was that just now? Oh.
Like,
he does get his own back.
He does. He ends up killing him, like, eating him.
He bites his leg and then eats him whole.
Made me laugh. I was the only person in my cinema that laughed when he died. But he bites his leg and he's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "That's very funny."
"Oh wow!"
Yeah.
He went for it.
They go in there, and there's just a little bit like there's the scene where the old lady that Anne Hathaway's friends with and asks for like writing advice
because she's trying to write a book. Stuff.
They go into her garden and there's a plant there, and she's like, "Oh, I'll dig it up for you." And she goes in and investigates, and she's at the library. She can't find any information. She goes up to the desk and she says to this woman, "Oh, like I've been trying to find any information on this plant, but I can't seem to find anything." And the librarian just goes, "That's been extinct for 2 million years, billion
200 million years.
That's a plant.
It looks like a...
Yeah. And I'm like, why would she know that? Why would she know that?
She's a librarian.
Well, she doesn't know everything.
She reads books.
She says it's so...
She might be really into dinosaurs. You don't know. You don't know her life.
But we don't know that about her either.
You can make those assumptions.
We know
why
that
does she know those things? Oh, maybe she likes dinosaur flora.
Maybe she does, but we don't know that. This is just a normal
But that's a thing that
town.
you can say, oh, maybe she does know those things.
I didn't like that. I just thought that the dialogue was like, what's this? Oh, this is the exposition overload. Here we come. And then, okay, so that's like, oh, your clue that they're going to go back in time. And then there's this scene where they sit in their house and they've drank the last of their milk and they're trying to figure out what's happened to them. And then the camera does the, like, is it dual focus? I don't know what the tone...
Yes,
but it's like both of them are in focus.
It's deep focus.
Yeah. And I thought that looked really silly.
Some of the camera work's not great. And some camera shots are odd. They're odd choices that I would not have gone for and don't work for it.
No. And the dialogue that they had in that scene where they were like, oh yeah, this is what this must be. And they all just sort of go, okay, yeah, that's what it is. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Did you have another explanation?
No, I didn't.
People struggling.
But, I know, but why would they just assume that that's what it is?
They can only think of one. It's the 80s. You haven't mentioned it's set in the 80s.
And why is it set in the 80s? I didn't like that either. I was like, there is no reason.
It's not like it's going to be any different if they're in the modern day.
No.
They just have the same stuff.
Literally.
And all the same stuff wouldn't work.
Exactly. So that was weird and confusing. And no one felt like they were in the 80s either. Like when you see it at the start, it was like, oh yeah, the costumes are different. But like how they like spoke and stuff felt very like modern. It was just weird. And the end... There's also the bit in the tree where they find like a possible way back and they get on the roof of the librarian's house, and she has a massive fucking house, by the way.
Yeah, for a librarian. Even in the 80s, that's a big house. What did their husband do?
What did her husband do? And then
not to make it sound sexist, but it just...
It's true, though.
It seems like for a librarian's salary in the 80s,
that's not
it's
viable.
too big a house.
Unless she's just got it and she's saved up all her life.
Saved up her entire life.
But there's portal comes in the tree and they get on the roof and they're like, right, like we'll throw something in it first, fine, fair enough, to see like anything
It's going
happens.
off and on.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a timing based.
Yeah.
Got time you jump.
They've got to time it right, and they're like, okay, just jump. Why are you waiting? You've thrown this tile in. Why do you need to converse about it? Anne Hathaway, get your children into that portal. They take ages. The stupid boy times it wrong and then falls down.
He times it so poorly.
It was so
You wait
funny.
until it's gone, then you time. And you see it come back. So you know how long you need to wait until jumping in. You don't wait until it's there already and then start.
Right now. There he goes.
I know video games weren't a big thing in the 80s, but come on.
So there's
Time
that.
your jumps, people.
And they just weren't. And then obviously there's that like pterodactyl thing that's like on the roof as well. I'm
Bunch
just
of
like, just go. I know they can't see it, but I'm like, you're in danger. It's either this or get eaten. Go.
I don't care what's in that bubble.
No.
There's a dinosaur behind you.
That girl that's tagging along with you went, and she's like, just do it. If she can do it, you can. And then there's the bit where the dinosaurs are having sex.
Yeah.
And that was just weird to me. I was like, okay, yeah, that would happen, but also like, and that's when
It's a fun bit. It's a bit of levity.
but like they've
calm
just been
down.
chased and like their marriage is automatically like, oh yeah, I love you so much now. Please take a picture next to these shagging dinosaurs. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? What's going on? Why?
Where is your sense of fun and adventure and whimsy? You saw two shagging dinosaurs. It's like seeing two shagging dogs in the wild. You're like, let's take a picture of this. These two things going at it.
That might be your truth.
It's episode 69.
that's exactly what there were some weird sexual things that happened in this
We
film.
knew it was episode 69,
This is
so
one of
we had
them.
to find a movie where two things were shagging. End of Oak Street, you can see two dinosaurs shagging.
That was just weird. It threw me off guard. I was like, what's going on? And then the ending, I just thought was
the male
odd.
dinosaur's really putting his effort in.
Yeah.
He's going for it.
And yeah, and then
I like the ending. I thought it was it's like an interesting ending. It's the
but why did they order a pizza?
It's the Doctor Who ending from Turn Right with Donna. She gets like sent back like 20 minutes before.
Yeah,
so she's got 20 minutes to fix it.
That's true.
So this is the same. They get sent back 20 minutes before the main thing happens. Or is it 30 minutes? It's one of those.
Yeah.
So they've got time to fix it. But instead of running around like a lunatic, because Anne Hathaway's smart, she just goes to a payphone and just calls everyone.
Everyone
says, "Get out!"
Yeah. Go now.
But she knows her husband's not going to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's in a car, and they don't have a phone in the car yet because it's the 80s. That's an important thing then.
That's an important thing.
So that's why it was in the 80s. Because otherwise, she'd just call him.
But I swear to God that he was asleep.
So she has to call for a pizza.
I didn't understand this at all. Why? He was in bed, right, when this flash goes off in the original bit. Why is he the one that comes to deliver that pizza?
He wasn't in bed. He just got home.
Oh, okay. But like what? He had 5 minutes to spare. Oh, okay.
No, so because he probably just delivered a pizza.
Yeah.
And then he probably got a call from the pizza place that he's delivering for. Said, "Can you just do this one more? Because we've just got the call in." So then he goes and does that one. It makes sense to me.
Is this thing of having to add a bit on yourself?
I'm not, because I think it's very evident what happened.
And then he's
if you use your head.
But then, so then what happens to them?
What do you mean?
Their other selves.
Don't think I think because they get sent back, or they don't.
And then all those people that die,
because he's just saved them, because she rang them all up and said, "Get out," so it doesn't happen to them.
She only rang the people she knew.
Yeah, well, that's the only number she knew.
And then all the people die.
Unfortunately, yes.
And they're fine with that. They just get on with it, and they're famous.
Yeah.
And then there's the bit with there's a picture of the shagging dinosaurs on the wall, which he was not there for, because that's not him, because they go back to save him, so he'll be like, what's going on?
What happened there? She probably explained it, because the kids were also there.
Yeah, that's true. And
also the time travel thing, like the bit of America gets put into the Jurassic period.
Yeah.
It gets swapped over from a portion of land from the Jurassic period.
Yeah.
So there are still dinosaurs around.
That was quite funny. It was like, oh, damn.
It's like, oh, okay. It's not just left like a patch. Big hole. No, it was a straight swap.
So that's done better than in Jurassic World Rebirth, because in Jurassic World Rebirth, we're supposed to believe that that's set in a time where everyone's over the dinosaurs coming back and that they just live among us and they're a nuisance. Stupid. But in this one,
Rebirth
was
the dinosaurs did live among us, but now they're all dead.
Yeah. Stupid thing. But this one, it was it's quite cool a couple of them are here. So they're what would happen with that if a few were sent back? Obviously they'd be taken and experimented on and all this, that and the other. But I thought that's not part of the film, but I thought that was interesting that swap back and forward.
It's all right to not like it.
I just thought it was a silly film.
I thought it was a silly film, but I thought it was a fun silly film. You just thought it was a silly
boring.
film.
Yeah, that's how. Pardon me. That's how this film makes me feel.
Windy.
Yes. Yeah. End of Oak Street.
That's the end of Oak Street. Let's have a quick look at the Letterboxd section for it. It's got 136,000 watches on Letterboxd so far, with an average of 3.2. So my review of it is about the normal.
More in line.
Oh, yeah, look, there's your review. That was some goofy shit. I think you end it with, now I know what this dinosaur's getting on looks like.
Yep.
You said it was absolute cinema. So,
Absolute cinema.
You know.
Because the reviews hadn't come out for it yet, and I thought that this was going to get terrible reviews, and I was wrong. So
You're in the minority.
Yeah.
People just seem to enjoy it because I think it's just a fun time.
Yep.
Here's a 3.5-star review. The Jurassic franchise should be embarrassed and put down immediately.
Put down.
Because this brings up to the thing. This is just Jurassic Park 2, but better.
Yeah.
A 3-star review. That kid thinks he's Odysseus.
Literally.
Because the kid's got a bow and arrow, misses every shot.
Silly
Except
child.
for one, which is like right there.
Yeah.
It does not go well for him.
No. Oh my God. He dies nearly like 7 times.
Nearly dies. He doesn't die.
He doesn't die, but nearly.
Here's a 4-star review. I love how J.J. Abrams is moving as a Spielberg fan because this felt more Spielberg than Spielberg's Disclosure Day. Don't agree with that.
No.
Because we both really like Disclosure Day.
Sorry, but how does this have a bigger average rating than Disclosure Day?
It's right. It's wrong on many levels.
What was wrong with Disclosure Day?
Nothing.
Someone tell me.
I thought it was great.
I know, it's just so frustrating that people weren't keen on it, and I don't understand why.
There's a shame. Here's a 3.5-star review. You're telling me Tyler Seguin wrote a paper on wormholes? Tell him to get back on the ice. Here's a 1.5-star review. Here we go.
My people.
Your people just got worse and worse the more I watched.
I agree.
And then my review was, Ewan McGregor looks incredibly odd with a sledgehammer in his hand. It's not his weapon.
No.
It's not his weapon.
That's a good review. That's very true.
So yeah, that's the end of Oak Street, people. Hope you all enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Do you want to see more dinosaur movies?
I would, because like
that are not Jurassic Park.
Well, outside of Jurassic Park, I don't think I've seen one that I've really enjoyed. Like Adam Driver had that 65, and that was even worse than this.
Wow. Okay.
I hated that film. But yeah, I mean, Paw Patrol the Dino movie's just come out.
Woohoo!
Dinosaurs. But yeah, Jurassic Park is the only thing that seems to get people in the masses to see it.
People do go see Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So, you know, and even like Rebirth made like $800 million, like, which wasn't on the level of the others because all the others made $1 billion. But
it also wasn't a very good film.
I gave it 4 stars. I just enjoy.
It's so odd. Like you give that one 4 stars, but this one no.
I don't even know why. I just had a good time and I like embraced the silliness.
Similar quality in film.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the D-Rex. I was not a big fan of the D-Rex.
His little arms.
His little arms. His little stumpy.
His bulbous head.
Every movement is pain. But yeah, that was the end of Oak Street. Is that the show?
Ta-da! Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just in the middle of a magic trick.
I'm not magic.
That you know of.
That I know of.
That you know of.
Where is my letter?
You might be sorcerer magic, like Doctor Strange.
Oh, fun!
Magic.
Okay.
And if you get one of those sling rings, you may be just able to create a portal. Like Ned.
Can I have Wanda's powers instead?
No, because she's a mutant. And if you had Wanda's like magic powers, then they would have already turned up. It happens when you turn into a teenager.
But I want chaos magic.
No, you don't.
Agatha.
My knowledge preserves. You do not. You do not want that. You do
Agatha
not want
and
that
Wiccan.
smoke. It makes your life harder.
Agatha and Wiccan's powers.
Just regular magic.
Yes.
Sure.
Can I have those?
You can have regular magic.
I'll have those. Fun, colourful.
So you don't want Doctor Strange.
I mean, if it's on the table, yeah.
Don't want Firecracker Kung Fu.
It's not my preferred. It goes wand, hands, having to train.
You don't want to train.
Not really.
You want to learn different spells.
I mean, if it's the only thing, then of course, 110% I'm going for that one.
But if I get an easier
But
option...
if I've got options, that's how I would like it to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to have options. Because even if it was Harry Potter,
Yeah.
you still have to learn shit.
I know, but a lot of it is just wand.
And you'd have to like hold a stick
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
fine.
You could
that's
just
where I would
use your
like my
hands and
path.
stuff. So
I could,
if you were in a quick bind, you got mugged, and you didn't have your stick on you. What are you going to do? You haven't got your stick?
But I've always wanted that in my mind. That is the form of magic I want through a
Magic
wand.
Yeah.
And then very, very close is hands.
It's
hand magic.
Just hand magic.
Specifically.
Yes. Any other type of magic that you would want?
A staff would be quite cool, but it'd be a bit
Gandalf
heavy.
style.
Yeah, just to be a bit heavy.
Maybe when you're older,
to...
maybe like go to
No,
staff.
that's a good point. See, with like Harry
That's what
Potter,
they should have done in Harry Potter. Like when you get older, you go from stick to staff.
It grows into a staff.
Grows into a... Oh, see, there
That
we
would
go.
be very cool. That
Yeah.
would be very cool.
JK missed a beat there. Probably 'cause
There's a lot of things
yeah,
you
probably
should have
she was
done.
too busy being transphobic.
Being a bitch.
Yes, that's the show, isn't it?
Yes, that's the shit. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Getting us waylaid on magic sticks.
Magic sticks.
Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening to this episode of the podcast. We very much appreciate it.
Indeed.
If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then feel free to like this episode and then subscribe to the Magic at the Movies YouTube channel and then push the bell notification so you never miss an episode of this podcast. But if you want to listen to this on a podcast catcher of your choice, where can they listen to us, Robert?
Spotify is available.
Yes, it is.
As is Amazon Music, as is Sony Podcasts and Apple Podcasts, wherever else you may get. I already said Apple Podcast, didn't I?
You said Amazon Podcast.
Did I?
Yeah. He did all of them.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe that this was episode 69.
Yeah, you think more professionalism is needed. But nah, we still learning. If you want to get into contact with the show, to, I don't know, maybe ask Robert out. We're available on both Letterboxd and Instagram. On
Thanks,
Letterboxd,
Joe. Wingman.
You know what? See, it's all for you. All for you, mate.
Do you want me to help you?
I don't need it, do I?
That's very true, to be fair.
Maybe to hold one down,
dear.
but not in that. No, not in that way.
You will stay.
Not in that way. Yes, I am. If you want to get in contact on Letterboxd, I am Ginge101.
And I am robonfilm.
If you want a very in-depth, very well done written review, you go to Robert. If you want just a quick, snappy, one or two sentence review, you go to moi.
Yeah.
Or you could just listen to the podcast that you've just listened to.
Very good point.
If you also want to get into contact with us on Instagram, I'm the Mighty Joe 888.
And I am Rob G. Hall.
Get into contact with us on those two catches. If you want to ask a question, leave a review, say you like a thing, dislike a thing, want us to cover a specific thing, let us know.
Ask me on a date.
Ask Robert on a date.
Depends where we're going.
Nando's?
I mean, I expect a bit more, but
I think
Nando's is nice.
Nando's is a pretty good first
Nando's
date
is
destination.
delicious. Yeah.
Everyone likes
herb.
Nando's.
Lemon and herb all the way for
Sort of
me.
coffee date.
Yeah.
Simple coffee date.
Coffee makes me shake.
Or do you need... You don't have to have
Decaf,
a coffee.
Decaf.
You can have something else, like a frap.
Don't want a frap. I'm not 6.
I have a frap. Don't like just generic coffee.
So do I. I don't know why I said that.
Because you're 6.
Yep. Outed.
So what's an ideal date for you then? It's not a movie date. You can't have a
No,
movie
it's
date
not,
first,
because
then you don't actually do anything.
Well,
you just sat there.
You sat there in silence, and 2, I take it too seriously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've told you about the date I had in the cinema, didn't
Yes.
I? Yeah.
That's not. That's not. Don't you get into it now?
I don't know. I've never really been on. See, this is the thing, because I'm a 6'4" male. Like, I'm the one that's expected to do everything. I want to be the one swept off my feet.
Hard to sweep you off your feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we can go to a Manchester's a good place.
Just Manchester.
Go. Yeah, and you tell me where
What if
you
you live
want
in
to
London?
go. Then I'll come
London.
down to
Fuck it, take me to Manchester. Manchester or nothing.
No, if you live in
You
London,
take me to Manchester or we're not doing it.
If you live in London, you take me to the theatre. You go, and also Manchester if there's something on.
That's the same thing as a sort of cinema, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's an interval.
So so you can go to the cinema if what you're watching has an interval.
Yes.
So you could take a date to The Brutalist, for example.
No, I'm not going on a date to The Brutalist.
It's got a half an hour interval.
No, it's got a half an hour interval, but that film bored my tits off. I don't want to see that film.
It was an example of a film that has an interval.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm trying to fucking help you out here.
No, take me to the theatre and then
Take
either
me out
wine
to
and
the
dine me
bar,
before
get
or
some-
after it, okay?
Wine and dine the son bitch.
All I want is that maybe I should be doing
I
it
think
to
you're
other
doing too many
people,
things
but-
on a first date.
Yeah,
To
maybe
the one,
I
I
am.
think wine and dine is that's a separate date.
Well, hurry up.
You heard him, folks. Hurry up. Wine and dine this son bitch.
So single.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Don't worry about it, Robert.
Don't worry about it.
You're young.
You make me feel so young.
And he loves Frank Sinatra. There
Well,
you go. Man who has famous mafia ties, Frank Sinatra.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Good for him. He earned it.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone had to.
Am I right, guys?
Up top. Yeah, that's the show, I think.
Yeah.
Next week, similar lunacy, because we'll be doing Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah.
Yes, this was all a ploy to get to that.
Yes.
To get to that. So yes, look forward to that one next week.
Indeed.
As will we.
Yeah. We're not watching Insidious 6. No.
Well, if it's the sixth one,
Yeah.
I'm not watching 5
No.
just to watch it.
I'm not watching any of them. I tried and I didn't like it. Made me feel like I was going to die.
I always forget they're a thing.
Yeah.
So
no, we're
that
not
was
watching
never gonna
Insidious 6.
happen. No. What else is good? I think there's something else coming out.
Yeah, I feel like there's just like a bunch of like smaller things.
There's a load of shit coming out on the 28th.
I want to watch that Gillian Anderson one with Hannah Einbender.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one coming out.
I want to watch that.
It is what's it called? It's Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma.
I want to see.
That does look good, and I've heard good things.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's coming out the same weekend, but oh well.
Oh well.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching and listening, especially to that bit at the end. Good God.
Sorry.
Not your fault. You had some grievances that you needed to get out. That's fine.
Yeah.
People need to know what you like and dislike
Yeah.
if they want to ask you out.
Yeah. That's. Well, hey.
Way. Okay. This is gonna be a tough wingman job.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we will see you all in the next one.
Sayonara.
That means goodbye in Spanish. You did finger guns. Why are you doing finger guns? You don't have to impress anyone by being different. Just be you.
This is me.
This is not you. Don't you dare insinuate this is you. It's not you. Stop it. Thanks, everyone. Take care.